Hi, my name is Melissa, and we're here to do some Pilates today. I've got Charlie. Say hi. Charlie loves Pilates. Charlie loves Pilates. Charlie's going to be supervising to make sure we do all the moves just right. Come on, Charlie, over here. I'm back. All right, biggest thing here today is you need one thing. Your body, well, I guess two things. Your body and a mat. That's it. That's all we're going to use. Make sure you listen to how you are feeling today and let that kind of dictate where you decide to go with these movements. Like I said, listen to your body, feel good, and let's have some fun. We're going to start with a little bit of standing breathing. So I'm going to look down at my toes, make sure my feet are about hip distance apart. I'm going to lift my toes up. I'm going to spread them out, big toe to baby toe. Heels are heavy, arches are up. Hands go right here onto the rib cage. Start with a big inhale. Inhale, feel the lungs expanding as you put lots of air in. Exhale, let the air go. Again, inhale. Exhale, let the air go. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale, let the air go. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let the air go. We're going to lower our hands down to our hips. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to start with some roll downs and then go into some out into plank. So when you're ready, with an inhale, we're going to lift our arms up to the ceiling. Lower your shoulders, drop your chin. Scoop your belly, round your spine, and roll the crown of your head down to the floor. Soften those knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, stack your spine back up to the top and roll your shoulders back. Again, inhale, we lift the arms up. Draw your chin down. Scoop your belly, round your spine, stretching the back, soft knees, allows me to get a little bit closer to the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale, stack your spine up, shoulders roll back. We're gonna do it again. Inhale, lift your arms up, draw your chin down. Dive into that big pool of water, scooping the belly up, flexing the spine, reaching those fingertips down. Go ahead, bend those knees. See if you can get fingertips or flat palms to the floor. We're gonna do a little stretch for our backside. We're gonna lower our hips. Try to keep all pieces of your foot on the floor. Extend your legs. Again, drop your hips, extend your legs. Drop your hips, extend your legs. Two more here, extend your legs. Last one, pause, and then scoop your belly and stand back up nice and tall. This time we're gonna roll down and walk it out to plank. I'm gonna stand back just a little bit more. Inhale, we lift the arms up, scoop the belly, round the spine forward. We travel out in 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. I found a plank, travel back. 1, 2, 3. Round the spine up to the top. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Drop the chin. Exhale, scoop the belly. Walk it out. 1, 2, 3. Find a plank. Take a breath. 1, 2, 3. And round your spine back to the top. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift the arms up. Draw your chin. Scoop your belly. Round your spine. Fingers to the floor. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hold this plank. I've got a strong shoulder, strong core, strong feet, strong legs. I walk it back. 1, 2, 3, and I roll it back to the top. I'm going to turn around to face you. We're going to continue to warm up our lower body, and we're going to add some squats. Feet are hip distance apart. I'm going to lift up through my pelvic floor, keep my core nice and strong. Take a breath, have a seat, stand it up. Have a seat, stand it up. Think about that long line from your tailbone up the crown of your head. And we continue with 10 more. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 6, 5. You can take the hands, keep on your hips. 4. I like to reach them out. 3, 2, and 1. Come up nice and tall. Let's step our feet a little bit wider. Heels are turning in. Zip up your pelvic floor, long straight line. We're gonna go into a plie squat. We bend the knees wide, pull the heels and the inner thighs in closer together. So we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it going. We have 10 more. You can even move the arms. 10. Take them to the side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hands. Let's place them on your hips. We're going to take our spine. We're going to lower our hips down. Keep your spine strong. Knees are out to the side. We're going to lift a heel and tap. Lift a heel and tap. Lift, tap, lift, tap. 2 more sets. Last one. Now hold it here. Lift one heel up. We're going to do 8 where we lower down and up. 2, up. 3, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the hips low. Lift the other heel up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All heels down. Stand it up nice and tall. We're going to have a seat and take it to the floor. Having a seat onto your mat. Feet are flat, hips are grounded. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Take your hands behind the backs of your legs and lift your chest up nice and light. Think that length, head to from your tail to your head. Lift the arms up. We start with some half roll backs. To start with a breath, we're going to pull the ribs back as we round back. Exhale, push the air out and sit up super tall. Again, inhale, find that C curve, scoop the belly, round the spine. Exhale, lift and sit up nice and tall. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, we scoop the belly, round the spine. Exhale, lift and sit up nice and tall. One more time, we scoop the belly back. Now let's take it all the way down to the floor. I'm going to scoot down just a little bit more. So once we take it down to the mat, I want you to walk your feet closer to your sits bones. Your heels should be in line with your hips. Take your arms, press them down to the floor. Your head's heavy, your chest is open, shoulders, ribs, pelvis, heels, toes. We start with a few pelvic imprints. With an inhale, I like for you to draw your belly in, pressing the low back into the mat. Exhale, release, and let it arch. You can have your hands on your hips to feel the movement. Inhale, we pull the belly in. Exhale, release it away. Inhale, we pull the belly in. Exhale, release it away. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, release it out. 1 more, draw it in. And release it away. Between those 2 is your neutral pelvis. We want the hips and the pubic bone to all be in a nice parallel line. From here, we're going to extend our arms to the ceiling. I like for the palms to face each other. With an inhale, lift your arms up and feel your shoulder blades come off the mat. Exhale, anchor them down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, anchor them down. All the while, your eyes are up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, anchor. 2 more, lift. Exhale, anchor. Last one up. Anchor those shoulders. Notice that space between your hands gets wider when the shoulders are on the mat. Pelvis is in neutral. You lift one leg to tabletop, keeping the hips steady. We bring the second leg up, and now we're in tabletop legs, arms to the ceiling. We start with some taps, toe taps. We take 1 foot down, exhale, return. Opposite leg, exhale, return. First leg taps, exhale, return. Second leg taps, exhale, return. First leg taps, exhale, return, tap, and return. 1 more set, and return. Last one, and pause. We're gonna add some dead bug. That's where opposite arm, opposite leg. Take them out. We take them out, Exhale, return. Tap them out. Exhale, return. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I've got a strong core. My head is down, my shoulders are down, my ribs, my pelvis. And we do one more here and pause. Turn your palms, lower your hands to the mat. Glue your knees together. Try not to let the pelvis move. Keep it super stable. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. 3 more tap. Exhale, up. 2 more tap. Exhale, up. Last one, tap. And pause. Now, start with your knees. That's your mover. Take your toes. Open your knees up to the ceiling. Bend your knees back. Open your knees. Take your toes up. Bend your knees back. 2 more. Extend and bend them back. Last one. Hold your toes up. Take a breath. Glue those legs together. Small movement. Inhale. We reach the toes away. Exhale. We pull them to the top. Inhale. We reach the toes away. Exhale. We pull them to the top. Keep that belly pulled in. Inhale. We reach. Exhale to the top. 2 more. We reach. Exhale to the top. Last one. We reach. Exhale, pause here. Reach your arms to the ceiling. We've been here before. Turn your palms in. Arms and legs move out. Inhale, we go out. Exhale, back to the top. Inhale, we open. Exhale, back to the top. Keep squeezing those inner thighs. Keep the energy all the way into your center line. And we go 4 and back. 3 and back. 2 and back. Last one, come all the way in. Bend your knees and plant your hands on tops of those knees. We did a lot of work with just a straight, strong core. Let's add some knee circles. Pull your knees in, circle them out, bring them together. Pull them in, circle them out, together. Pull them in, circle them out. 2 more in, circle them out. Last one in, and pause. Reverse it. Push your knees away, open them up and bring them in. Push them away, open up and bring them in. Let these knee stirs feel good on your body. 2 more, and back. Last one, come back in, and lower your feet to the ground. We're gonna bring our spine up. So walk your feet a little bit away so they're not so close to your hips. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Start with a big inhale. Draw your chin to your chest. Exhale. Peel your spine up. And you're back to that seated position. Let's do a few of these. Inhale. We draw the ribs back. Let's go ahead and open our shoulders up. Lift the arms up. Exhale. Lift and sit up tall. Again, inhale, curl, and lengthen out. Lifting the arms. Exhale, push the air to come back up. Let's do one more. Here we go. Inhale, take it down. And with a breath, exhale, peel, and sit back up nice and tall. I'm going to face you. We're going to add a little seated rotation here. So we're going to sit nice and tall. You're going to anchor your legs down. If you've got tight hamstrings, bend the knees. If you can, straighten the legs. Pull your sits bones or your glutes in so you have a strong seat. And we're going to start with the goalpost arm. Long spine. Inhale, we feel our ribs and we twist to the one side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, we rotate and twist. Exhale, back to center. I like to keep the toes reaching up to the ceiling so that way I can tell if I'm pumping the brakes. I don't want to pump the brakes. Inhale, we rotate and twist. Exhale, back to center. Strong seat. Inhale, we rotate and twist. Exhale, back to center. Again, inhale, rotate and twist. Exhale, back to center. One more time, twist. Back into center. Stretch those arms out long. This could be a palm up or a palm down. Again, inhale, rotate and twist. Exhale, center. Pull the sits bones in. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Keep the chin moving along with the body. One more here, twist and center. Last one, twist, back to center. Lower your arms down. We're gonna take it back to the mat to add a little flexion, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna turn back to this way. Starting with the breath, I'm gonna roll it down. One bone at a time, back onto the mat. Reaching my arms up to the ceiling, feet are grounded, pelvis is neutral. Start with the breath, nod your chin, exhale, flex it up. Inhale, lengthen it back. Again, feel the ribs come to meet the hips. Exhale, push that air out. Inhale, put more air back in. Two more. Exhale, flex it up. Inhale, lengthen it back. One more. Exhale, flex it up. Hold it here. Arms are nice and long, shoulders away from the ears. Lift the knees back to tabletop. Hold this new position. Add those toe taps again. Tap and lift, tap and lift. Tap and tap. We tap it down, exhale up. Tap it down, exhale up. Let's do 2 more sets. And last one. Lower your feet back to the mat and bring your spine down long. We go again. Take a breath. Lift the arms up. Exhale, we curl up and reach. Inhale, we lengthen it back. Again, exhale, curl up and reach. Inhale, we lengthen it back. 2 more here. Flex up and reach. Inhale, take it back. Last one, curl it up here and hold. Lift those knees back into tabletop. Let's work on same side of the body. I'm going to do my arm and leg. I'm going to reach it out, come back in. Reach it out, come back in. We go 3 and back. Inhale, 2, exhale back. Last one here, come back in, switch sides. Inhale, open, exhale back. Inhale, open, exhale back. 3 and back. 2 and back. Last one, come back in, feet go down, head, neck, and shoulders find the floor. Open your arms to make the letter T, lift your knees into tabletop position. Glue your knees together, inner thighs, knees, ankles, spine twist. Take a breath. Inhale, allow your knees and hips to move to one side. Keep your eyes on the ceiling. Exhale, back into center. Inhale, let your knees and hips move to the other side. Exhale, back into center. We want to try to keep our shoulders grounded. Inhale, we twist. Exhale, find center. Inhale, we twist. Exhale, find center. One more time, we twist. Exhale, center. Last one, we twist. And find center. We're going to lower those feet to the mat. Bring your hands in nice and close. We're going to add some leg circles here and then take a transition after that. So I'm going to start with my right leg. I'm going to bring it into tabletop and then work on reaching it to the ceiling. I'm going to bend the knee and reach it to the ceiling. One more time. Reach it to the ceiling. I've got a nice long line. I'm going to slide my left leg out. That feels right in my body today. I could keep it bent, but I want to slide it out. My hips are even. They are stable. And we're going to start with our circles. Cross the midline, open to the side, pause at the top. Inhale, exhale, pause at the top. Inhale, exhale, pause at the top. 3 more. Make the circle work for your body. 2, pause at the top. Last one, pause at the top. Reverse it, open out, circle it around, pause at the top. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. 3 more. Circle it up. 2, circle it up. Last one, bring it to the top. Bend the knee for a little hug. Plant both feet back to the mat. And now I'm going to take my left leg into a tabletop. I'm going to extend my toes up, bend the knee back. Extend the toes up, bend the knee back. Last time here, reach that leg nice and long. I feel comfortable straightening this leg out to the floor. Pelvis is neutral, abdominals, obliques are turned on. I start my circles. Cross the midline, out to the side, stop at the top. Inhale, exhale, stop at the top. Inhale, exhale, stop at the top. 3, and pause. 2, and pause. Last one, pause at the top, reverse. Inhale, we move, exhale, stop. Inhale, we move, exhale, pause. Inhale, exhale, up. 3 more, circle and stop. 2, circle and stop. Last one, bring it to the top, bend the knee in, give it a little hug. When you're ready, let's pull both knees in, grab onto your shins or your hamstrings. Let's rock it up to the top. We're gonna change positions and go into all fours. I'm gonna turn around and face this way. Hands are gonna go onto the mat, knees are on the mat. You're gonna find yourself with your shoulders over your wrist and your knees underneath your hips. Starting with the breath, we add a little cat-cow. So just give me a big inhale, and then as you exhale, I want you to work on dropping your tailbone, lifting your ribs, and lowering the crown of your head to the floor. Inhale, start to lift your hips, drop your ribs, and let your chin come up. Again, exhale, we curl and push that floor away. Inhale, release, and let it go. One more time, we're gonna scoop the belly, round the spine up. Inhale, release it out. I want you to find a nice flat back. So I'm gonna turn a little more parallel to you. So you're gonna draw the belly up, keep the low back nice and long. That belly pulled up to the spine is gonna help you keep that position. We're gonna go right into opposite arm, opposite leg. So starting with the breath, I'm gonna float one leg and one arm off the mat using this openness in my shoulder, the glute to lift my leg, and then bring it back down. Second side, we reach it up and off the mat, and then bring it back down. So I'm gonna inhale, open up, exhale, lower. Inhale, open up, exhale, lower. Inhale, open up, exhale, lower. One more, inhale, open up, exhale, lower it down. Now I'm gonna keep both of my hands grounded on the floor, so I have a strong shoulder base. What you can do if you want to with both hands, or both arms nice and straight, let your shoulders dip down for a second, push them up so you're nice and strong in that strong shoulder stability. I'm gonna take one leg and reach it out to the back. So I have this hip open, but the hip is down. I'm gonna flex my ankle, you can't see it. There it is, it's flexed. Here we go, we're gonna tap the toe, lift the heel. Tap the toe, lift the heel. Tap the toe, exhale up. We have 7 and lift, 6 and lift, 5, lift, 4, lift, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna hold that leg up. I still have my foot flexed. I'm gonna bring it in for a hamstring curl, point the toe, reach it out. Flex, pull it in, point, reach it out. Flex, pull it in, point, reach it out. Flex, pull, point, out we go. 6 more. Flex, point, straight out. Flex, point, straight out. 4 more. Flex, point, out. 3 more. Flex, point, out. 2 more. Flex, point, out. 1 more. Flex, point, out. Bring the knee down. We're gonna go right into the other side. I'm gonna extend my opposite leg out, the one that's away from you. I have to make sure my low back is pulled up, my shoulders are still strong. Flex the ankle. I tap, exhale, lift. 2, and lift. I'm trying to keep my chin slightly lifted, just reaching my gaze to the edge of my mat. Here we go, exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, 1. Foot is still flexed, pull it in, point, reach it out. Flex it in, point, reach it out. Flex it in, point, reach it out. Flex it in, point, reach it out. 6 more, here we go. Flex, point, out. Flex, point, out. 4 to go, and out. 3, point, out. 2, point, out. Last one, point, take it out. bring that knee down. If it's okay with your knees and hips, maybe you just sit your hips back, walk your arms out, find a child's pose to give your body a little reach and stretch. We're gonna go into some prone. I like to add prone after doing that. I'm gonna bring myself back in line with my mat. I'm gonna walk my knees back and bring my body down to the floor. So I'm on the floor and I'm gonna wiggle around. I always have everybody wiggle around a little bit. Make sure you are in the center of your mat. We're gonna take our hands, you're gonna wrap them around and let them be in the small of your back. You can see my hands, they're in the small of my back. Drop your nose to the floor, your toes, and then draw your belly button up so this low back is nice and strong. With an inhale, only the upper body comes up. Inhale, we lift and we reach up through the upper body. Exhale, we lower the nose back to the floor. Again, inhale, you put air into your lungs. It's like filling up a balloon. Exhale, we take all the air out of the balloon and you lower back to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, breathe in, lift. Exhale, take it down. Nicely done. Now glue your hands to your hips. My neck is still long, my nose is on the floor. Now with the breath, I'm gonna lift my upper body and lower body. Inhale, breathe and lift. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, breathe, come up. Exhale, lower to the mat. 2 more. Inhale, breathe and reach. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, come back down. Maybe do some more wiggles right here. We're gonna go right into swimming. So what I want you to do is I want you to reach your arms out. Maybe I'll turn a little this way so you can see. I'm reaching my arms out. I'm gonna pull my shoulders away so they're not up and creeping up next to my ears. Hips are heavy. Shoulders are pulled back. Toes are on the mat. So we're gonna start with a quick alternating and then go into it. So I'm gonna start by opposite arm, opposite leg. So we lift and touch. Reach and touch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Checking out how your body feels. This is a great place to stay. I encourage it all the time. And last one, pause. We're gonna try lifting up with everything. So here we go, inhale. Everything floats up and off the floor. Exhale, it goes right back down. Inhale, everything comes up. Exhale, it goes down. We're ready for a swim. You can always stay with alternating. Inhale, we lift up here and we swim. Arms and legs go up and down, up and down, up and down. You're breathing, you're strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Woo! Let's push it back. Maybe press it up into a swan. You can go into a cat-cow. You can go into a child's pose. Just release your back. All right. When you're ready, we're going to come up to a kneeling position. This is a position I like to work in. So if it's not right for you, you can always take it all the way onto your side. So both of our knees are on the mat. I'm going to make sure my tailbone is down and my hips are open. So I want my tailbone down, tailbone dropped, not sticking out, and the front of my hips are super open. We're going to add a little lateral movement, and then we'll take it from there. So open those arms out to make that strong letter T. Really reach those fingers. With an inhale, I'm going to reach one finger down towards the floor, and then exhale, stack it back up. Inhale, reach the other finger towards the floor. Exhale, stack it up. So I'm really working on my lateral movement, side bending. Inhale, so one side is flexing and one side is extending. And back to the top. Inhale, reach it over. Exhale, back up. I'm gonna add on. So inhale, I'm gonna take it over. It's okay if your fingers are not touching the floor. Take your top arm, reach it up by your ear, and you're gonna really feel a nice stretch. Bring it back up. Nice and tall. Inhale, take it over, over, over. Reach your arm up by your ear. Another stretch. Take it up to the top. and come back up. Now we're gonna take this into a side plank type position. So I'm gonna bring my hand down and I'm gonna take that leg out. So when I look down, I have 3 pieces on the floor: hand, knee, toe. When you're ready, you can bring your hand behind the back of your head, and then we're gonna take it up to a lift. Here we go, 10 of them. We're gonna exhale up for 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot down, reach that arm up to the ceiling, lift your ribs, and make like a rainbow out of your body. Bring it back up, bring your hand behind the back of your head, lift your leg, but maybe not quite as high as you did last time. We're gonna do 5 side kicks. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, and reach. 2, and reach. Last one, and reach. Bring your knee and come all the way up. We're gonna do the second side. Here we go, take those arms out to the T. I'm gonna bring my hand down. It's definitely underneath my shoulder. My shoulders are strong, they're stacked. Hand goes here. Take that top leg, lift it up. Here we go, 10 of them. So we tap and lift. 2, and reach. 3, and reach. 4, and reach. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the leg down, reach the arm up, make a rainbow out of your body, arc it over. Bring it back to where we started. Lift your leg, maybe not so high. 5 kicks. So we kick to the front, reach to the back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. Bring the knee in and come back up. We're gonna take it back down to our backs. So I'm gonna walk my knees around, plant my feet on the floor. So my feet are on the floor, my sit spins are on the floor, and I'm gonna roll it down. Pulling my ribs back, controlling the movement, down to the mat I go. Plant your palms by your side. You want your heels to be in line with your sit spins. We're gonna add some bridging now. So with an inhale, I'm gonna work on drawing my low back into the mat. This is where I connect to my glutes and my inner thighs, and I start to peel my hips away from the floor as if you're peeling a piece of tape off of a wall, one bone at a time. So when you get up here, your knees are high, your hips are a little bit lower, belly button still pulled in, then your ribs, then your shoulders. And then when you're ready, you're gonna roll it down, one bone at a time, and release your back at the bottom. Let's go again. Imprint, peel those hips up, finding a nice bridge, and rolling them down, super smooth, super even, back to where we started. Let's do it again. Peel your hips up, find your bridge that feels good. You feel strong through the back side of your body, and then we roll it down to the mat. We're gonna add on now. So when you're ready, we're gonna imprint, articulate, lift your hips up, and now I want you to take one leg, bring it to tabletop. Reach that toe back up to the ceiling. Maybe you lift your hips just a teeny bit more. Flex your heel. Drag your heel down, lift your toe high. Drag your heel down, lift your toe high. 3, and lift. 2, and lift. 1, and lift. Bend your knees, set your foot to the mat. Readjust your hips, please. Take the opposite leg into tabletop. Reach your toes to the ceiling. Flex, and we drag, point, lift. And drag, point, lift. 3, and lift. 2, and lift. Last one, and lift. Bend your knee, plant your foot to the floor, and then slowly bring your body out of that position. Alrighty. I'm gonna roll over onto my side. We're gonna do some side rotation to kind of wrap it up. So I'm gonna roll over into my side. My knees are bent, they're stacked, my hips are stacked. This bottom arm can act as a pillow. I can place it right here. My top arm is going to reach out to the front. With an inhale, you're gonna lift your arm up. You're gonna follow with your eyes. Keep your knees stacked and find that twist. Lift your arm up. and lower it down. You can also take that bottom arm and reach it out. I kind of like that better. That works for my body. Inhale, I keep my waist pulled in. And I'm gonna twist and open. Lift it up and bring it to a close. Again, inhale, twist and open. Lift it up, bring it to a close. One more time, I'm gonna twist and open. Bring it back to a close. I'm gonna turn my back to you, but we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you're gonna roll over to the other side. Your hips are stacked, your knees are bent, and my arms are reached out. My waist is pulled in. Inhale, I'm gonna lift, and I'm gonna open up and reach. Lift it up and close it down. Again, inhale, I lift and open up and feel that nice spinal twist, that good rotation. Bring it up and close it down. Two more here. Inhale, I lift and open and reach. Bring it up and close it down. One more time. Inhale, I lift it up and open, reach. Bring it up and close it down. I can use my hands on this side, push myself up, and come back around. We got one more thing to do. We got some Joseph Pilates push-ups. We're gonna do what I call caterpillar style, 3 sets of 3. So let's come up to standing. This will be our ending right here today. I'm gonna stand, maybe I'll face in. I think I got enough room. Inhale, we lift arms up to the ceiling, lower your chin, scoop your belly, roll it down. We walk out to plank, 1, 2, 3. You can see me. You can see how good my push-ups are. And we're going to do 3, but the good thing is you can always just hold plank. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, travel back. 1, 2, 3, and roll it up to the top. Let's do it again. Arms up to the top. Scoop your belly, round your spine, bring your fingers down. 1, 2, 3. Guess what? I'm gonna lower my knees this time because that's a great way to do 3 push-ups again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bring your toes back to the floor. Walk back to your feet. 1, 2, 3. And roll it up to the top. Last one. Here we go. Take a breath. Scoop your spine. Roll it down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. 1, 2, 3. I'm giving you all kinds of options. I'm just going to hold this. And I'm going to count pretend push-ups. 1, 2, 3. So you work where your body allows you. And then we take those hips high up and we travel back to our toes. And then we rebuild our spine back up to the top. Let's do a standing breath, just a finishing breath. So taking a breath, we're going to soften our knees. And then we're going to lift our arms up. Extend your spine back. Exhale, arms go down. Thank you for joining me.